During this time, we are unable to offer the Molly the Trolley Historic Homes of Crown Point tour. Instead, imagine yourself on Molly while we learn about several homes and buildings around the hub city with this weekly series. South Court Street from South Street to Greenwood Avenue is fondly known as Ruffle Shirt Hill. The name was designated by John J. Wheeler, first publisher of the Lake County Star and postmaster in the early 1900s. He is quoted as saying that the residents of this neighborhood were so affluent, why they even had ruffles on their shirts. This English cottage was built in 1927. The Rockin Front is the Ruffle Shirt Hill marker. The dedication was on July 4th, 1976, with Governor Otis R. Bowen speaking from the front porch bay. The rock was dug up 2 years earlier when it was unearthed as new sewer lines were being dug. The street departments asked if it was okay to leave in the front yard since it was too heavy to move, over 10 tons. Tarn Cottage was built in 1858. Court Street is actually the back of the house, with the ornate front facing Main Street with a long walkway and front garden. It was once the home of the Shettle family of the pharmacy Shettle and Went brothers on the square. Tarn Cottage was also once a stop on the Underground Railroad. The next stop was in Crete. A popular story in Crown Point folklore is about the dog on South Court Street. Although it is commonly known as Lampson's dog today, since it is in the front of the house built by the Lampson family in 1946, the dog actually predates the house by several decades. Lampson purchased land from John Luther's estate. The dog was Luther's and dates back to the early 1900s to memorialize the family dog. Either it was encased or it is a tombstone. Other folklore about the dog includes that it barked and still barks at midnight, when the clock tower bells used to strike every hour on the courthouse, or when fire engines pass by. Another legend states that this dog saves the children from being hit by cars on the street. Albert Mack built this Tudor Revival-style home with craftsman influences in 1913. Mack was a prominent businessman, the president of the People's State Bank, and one-time Lake County treasurer. This home was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2011. Travel down Court Street in the Ruffle Shirt Hill area to see these houses as well as numerous others that are ornate and show off the wealth of Crown Point. Thank you for going on this virtual tour.